Hi everybody, I'm County Executive PJ Wendel. We're here at Meeders Restaurant in Ripley at OFAS, the Officer Aging Services, promotes a program called Dining Out. So we're here today at Meeders on a beautiful sunny day in Western New York, although the temperature is not indicative of the sun. I think we're in the low 20s right now, if we've even gotten that high. But Meeders is a fabulous restaurant right here in Ripley, very family oriented. It's been here for over 80 years in operation. And I'm sitting here today with Nancy and Darwin Rowe and Caroline and Doug Molson. So can you guys tell me a little bit what the program means to you and what Meeders means to you as a place to come dining out?
We've been in the community for an awfully long time, and Meeders has been a staple. And especially with the Office of the Aging, we're really appreciative because with increases in everything, it's very nice to come here and have this benefit.
Awesome. Darwin?
My wife said it all.
That's a great way to do it. Caroline, what about you?
We joined the dining out program for my father-in-law, who's 98, to get him out and about more. Right now he's not doing the best, so we can't get him out, but we've enjoyed coming and socializing with the ladies and gentlemen from Westfield, and it just gets us out and about. And I worked at Meeders when I was 14, and Meeders is a staple in my life, and we live in Ripley, and we enjoy coming out and about.
Doug, what about you?
Well, I enjoy the fact that it's something for the elderly people. And as much as I've been trying to help my father get programs through the Office of the Aging, through the Veterans Association, it's nice to see that they've got some place that they can come for the family atmosphere in Meeders and get a nice, nutritious meal. It's very nice.
Excellent. So, not only the program, as far as a good, nutritious meal, but what else? You kind of touched on a little bit, but Doug and Caroline, can you tell me, elaborate a little bit more on the community aspect and really not only the food, but what brings you here along with the food?
Well, Meeders, Bob and Sheila do a lot for this community and other communities, and it's just a great place to visit, and they have great food, great staff. I mean, it's just fun to get out and about and be with other people.
It's a meeting place. This is not just a restaurant. This is a meeting place in Ripley. If you come here often enough, you'll get to know most of Ripley. If you live up on the hill and stay there, you'll know 3 or 4 people. You won't get to know people because, as you can see, we've lost a lot. We've lost the store, the gas station, and so forth. So this is where you meet people in Ripley.
Awesome.
And they're great people in Ripley. Yeah.
Camille?
Yes, I agree with Joe.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. No.
We have some lovely friends here, which we've got to meet over the years. And our daughter used to live here, and that's what brought us here to begin with. And the other children love to visit. This is their home away from home.
So I do notice a little bit of an accent. Where did you come from prior to Ripley?
All over. Joe was in the Navy, but I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York.
I think that's where I hear just a little twang of New York City.
It's like Ripley.
It is. It's a Ripley accent, right? The best part about Meeders, and I guess we're going to throw something maybe Bob and Sheila will capitalize on this. Just like Cheers, this is a place where everybody knows your name, and you come in, and it's a community setting, and it's really a warm, welcome environment. Bob and Sheila, take us a little bit about what the restaurant means to you and what you have to offer.
Anyone that's in the restaurant business, when you're family owned like this, you'll find out, the 14, 15-hour days. But I think one of the biggest parts of it is our employees and our customers. They become our family. Customers that come in here, and you can be a first timer, and we're inviting you into the family. We go over and we talk with you, we chat with you, we want input on what the food is and how you like it. And it's a unique blend of our grandmother's recipes, our mother's recipes, family recipes, and we have friends that bring us a recipe. Of course, we tweak them. Everything's got to be ours, and it's been a lot of fun. It's had its ups and downs. It's a battle every day with the economy. It's a battle every day with New York State. As you know, there are things that impact us being this close to the state line, and we're competing against restaurants over there that have a distinct advantage. but we certainly enjoy what we do.
So, one of the reasons we decided to come out here was, there's a bridge here locally that's been under construction, but it really hampers the flow of people from the Harbor Creek Northeast area into Ripley. So people are watching. You can get on the New York State Thruway or Route 90 in Harbor Creek and get off at the Ripley exit, and you get off the exit, you come to the T, make a left, and Meeders is about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles down the road. So please don't let that out bridge think that you can't get here to Meeders. But right in front of us, we have these are individual cinnamon rolls. So again, a staple of Meeders. Over my shoulder, you see a phenomenal chocolate cake. So tell us a little bit.
Wait a minute. That's not a phenomenal chocolate cake. That's Grandma Henderson's chocolate mayonnaise cake.
Okay.
See, I told you there's a history on everything here.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's his grandma.
Mayonnaise is part of the batter or part of the icing?
No, part of the batter.
Part of the batter.
Cream cheese frosting.
Awesome.
So,
I've heard that. I've heard people adding mayonnaise. So I guess, tell us a little bit about what are some of the staples? What are the things you're known for? I know we have crab cakes being eaten offline or off camera here, but what else do people know? They come to Meeders for what?
Our pies are our biggest staple. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pies, milkshakes, and then we have some dinner foods that are really that are home. Everything's homemade. Homemade meatloaf. Our roast beef is phenomenal. Like we make our home gravy. I mean, we make probably 15 gallons of gravy a week. Probably. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Gravy helps everything taste good.
Oh yeah.
without a doubt.
gravy on the fries. Been doing that here since I was a kid.
Oh wow.
Oh
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Probably long before that.
So the cinnamon rolls, they're enormous. What's the story behind that?
I've been to a couple different restaurants. One of them right here in the county that claims they have the biggest cinnamon buns. Great restaurant, great people that run it. I mean, we really support anybody in this business and everybody. And I just decided one day that we were going to make a bigger cinnamon roll.
Excellent. And I know who that is, but they'll remain nameless. We may end up seeing them at some point, but it's really a good story. And I think the one thing that we can't miss is, I've known Bob and Sheila now personally for a while, and you give back to the community. It's not about what you can make off the community, but more so what you can give back to the community. So share a little bit of that, what really motivates you to do that?
It's a way of life. It doesn't matter. I spent 30 years on the school board. It doesn't pay. That's contributing to the county or to the school and the town. But all small businesses give to their communities. Rarely, a little bit during COVID, but rarely will anyone knock on that door and not take away a gift card. They'll take away certificates for pies. It doesn't matter. We did it with 4-H today.
Yep.
Excellent.
And it doesn't matter what's going on, but we really try to give back. We've got involved with the Shriners. We try to do with mental health issues and addictions. There's a couple rehabilitation places that we yearly contribute to, and by that would be clothing. We do a clothing drive for them, and different things like that. But it's just a way of life. We inherited that. Previous owner Trudy, she was known for that, and it can be as small as someone walking down the street with a backpack on, wave them in, feed them. We do that. First responders. I don't care if you're the sheriff's department, you're the state police, the EMTs, firemen, military. Since we bought the restaurant 9 years ago, nobody has ever paid if they're in uniform.
That's amazing.
And we did that this morning.
No, that's
A
awesome.
couple
Had two Pennsylvania state policemen. Yeah.
And they looked at me and they says, "We're from PA," and I says, "Yeah, that's okay. We still like you."
And I think that's something interesting. I learned during COVID the term economic seepage, and people don't realize when New York State was shut down, and you mentioned it earlier, we are so close to Pennsylvania. We border Pennsylvania on two sides, the only county in New York that does that. And I think it's unique because there's a different mindset. The minimum wage is lower, the work ethic is different, the reliance on public assistance is different. So tell me really, how has the PA economy affected you, or what do you notice that, the changes or the challenges living so close to the border?
Well, first of all, the bridge. Route 20 bridge is down. They were saying up to 2 years. There's some better news lately, 1.5 years. But we can track 65 to 67% of our business is PA. we don't get a lot from Ripley. We've raised prices. We've had to. That's the economic impact nationally. And since we've raised prices, it's tough for Ripley to afford to eat here. Other communities, other areas, they seem to be able to do it, but I've calculated out. I got numbers on everything some days, and between $1,200 and $1,700 a day, the bridge out has hurt us.
Wow.
And I do say that it's economy. Some people also say, we're only eating out 3 times a week. We can't eat out 5 or 7. We still have our 5s and 7s we see every day, but
those people.
they're fewer.
Yeah, and I've noticed it too. Taking my mom out to eat once a week, it's $50. Not that I have a problem with it, but you notice it. You don't really notice until you go out. And
Right.
we have a couple of restaurants, and we're going to highlight later on in other episodes. But it's just the cost is going up and up.
If you're doing family style restaurants, you're going to get the same story. We're all in the same boat. We all feel for each other. We all will support each other when we can. It's just a way of life, and when you put this much effort into it, and hours and days and tears and bloodshed, you know the other people that are doing the same. Yeah.
Just kind of wrapping things up, I'm going to put a challenge out. So this goes on our Facebook page, and I ask everybody to share as many times. And I urge anybody watching, as far away as you are, stop in here to Meeders and let them know where you came from. And I'll see how far somebody can come from Alaska, overseas, who knows. But I challenge anybody, come on into Meeders. It's a great family atmosphere. It's been here over 80 years, so you know what? They're doing something right. Family meals, homemade recipes, good home-cooked food. So come on down and visit Bob and Sheila. I guarantee you, your visit here will leave you speechless. On behalf of myself, I'm County Executive PJ Wendel. Thanks for taking time and spending time with us here at Meeders Restaurant. We'll be back to you soon from another restaurant right here in Chautauqua County.